you are worshipping the mother. To worship the mother is the biggest thing because all these deities and everybody are her children, under her command, under her desire. So to worship the mother, the story of, as you know about Ganesha, that the mother said that the one who goes round the Mother Earth 3 times, I will give him a present. So Sri Ganesha thought in his wisdom, who is greater than my mother? No one else. Because he knew he cannot compete with his brother who has got a peacock for a conveyance. So he said, how can I go around and win over this person? So best is to take to wisdom. My mother is greater than everything else. So he went round his mother 3 times and he got the prize. And the other brother was just still moving on. When he came back, he found that the present is already lost. So again and again I'll say, it is the wisdom that helps. The wisdom to leave everything to Param Chaitanya. And this is something for a modern person very difficult to understand. He can't calculate 2 plus 2. He's so bad because of these computers and things like that. It's absolutely hopeless as far as any mathematical calculations are needed. Or now I must say I don't know how to handle any computer or any calculator. But if you ask me just like that, Mother, how much will it be? I'll say so much. And it will be that. It will be that. But I am so sure about it. It cannot be anything else but that. And it works that way. Sometimes, of course, if I want to tell some wrong thing just to mislead the person, then I may say something. But normally, I know it is that. But I know not like the way we know. I just know it. That's what it is. Just know it. So I am not saying that you develop your knowledge to that extent that you can do it, but your wisdom. If you start using your wisdom, it will always come handy. In anything that you do, think of the wisdom. My advice to you is that as your mother loves the whole world, loves all of you, and cares for those who haven't even got realization, you should also try to create more people for such. But in that, if you start behaving in a manner all the time saying, you are catching this, you are a bhoot, you are this, you are that, I never said that to anyone. So you shouldn't say like that. That's no love, that's no understanding. The understanding is that you were just the same as the person was, and now you are knowledgeable, so you must use your knowledge to correct that person, not to put him down. And that correction is also not verbal. It's just through your vibrations you can correct the other person. Most of the Sahaja Yoga work sometimes I've seen that stops because we are very methodical, we become like great teachers, we start telling them stories, and then they get fed up with it. So, when you are handling other people, as I said, we have to spread the knowledge, very important. We cannot keep it to ourselves. But it's not for any ambition, for any leadership, for any kind of recognition, but just the use of our wisdom, use of our knowledge, that we want to help others out of love, not for any recognition, not for any position, nothing. Just we want to do it because we love them. And I'm sure this would work out very effectively. And the person who will be helped, or the persons who will be helped, will be just be bound to you. because they find the true knowledge. But supposing somebody comes to you and says, I know the true knowledge. You might be knowing, but I have to know what you know. Then you ask that person, then he'll give you a big lecture. You say, no, that's not the thing. Just smile, say, that's not the thing. The thing is, true knowledge is a part and parcel of your being. It's just within you. It is not some sort of a concrete stuff that you have read or you have understood, but it just has become a light within you. And that light is there. It has it's no necessity for you to be very well educated or to be very intelligent or to be very highly placed. Not necessary. It is how your heart is clean. In the heart it resides. Imagine all other knowledge resides in the brain, while the pure knowledge resides in the heart. Very surprising. But we do not know also that actually our heart rules the head. There are 7 auras around the heart which control the brain in such a manner that we act in the hands of the Param Chaitanya. Unless and until your heart is clean, unless and until in your heart you have a beautiful image of a person who is very, very pure, you cannot do anything mentally. And from your heart, if you have to do, your heart has to be very clean and extremely wise. This is the point one has to jump into, that your heart, is it wise? For example, to get attached to someone too much, identified with someone, shows that your heart is not clean. It has so many bondages. Open your heart fully. And that's why they say that the goddess resides in the heart, in the center heart. She resides in the center heart because she's so balanced. She resides in the center heart as Shakti. And she gives you all that you want. Within you, she's settled down. As many things, you know the shlokas which says that she is settled within us like knowledge. She is settled within us as memory. She is settled within us as sleep. Also she is settled within us as illusion, Bhranti. She is the one who puts us into illusions because we are not yet fully perfected. We have to become paripakva, means absolutely matured. Till we are matured, this mother herself puts you into illusions and plays around so that you learn how to be wise. So one should understand that she is playing around with you, and you should try to be very careful as not to be falling into her maya. Because if she puts you in the maya, you will go round and round and you will reach nowhere. So this power of Bhranti is also very important. This delusion, you can call it, or you can call it a thing by which she creates a drama in which you become like a stupid man being found out. So this stupidity and all that can be removed by this Bhranti that she creates. And this power of Bhranti is because of human beings as they are, because they will not understand something straightforward. So it has to go round and round till they reach a point to understand that it was the play of the mother that brought them to this shore of wisdom. So for us it is important to see that so much has been done by Param Chaitanya for us. The mother has done so much for us. Now, what are we going to do ourselves to get all these powers that she has given us to be completely enlightened and developed? What have we done so far? Nothing to be done as such, but to develop a kind of a deep devotion, deep understanding. And that depth is possible, absolutely possible, because now you are on your way to that perfection. So today in Kabela is the last puja, and I want to tell you as a mother that you all should depend on Param Chaitanya. That's very important, to depend on Param Chaitanya. Also, there's a habit of many people to put the blame on others, like I got caught up from this person and got caught up from that person. You are caught up by yourself only. All such ideas are of no use. Face yourself, find out about yourself, and you have to perfect yourself. That's so important, because at this juncture of the time, people think that something great is going to happen. I don't know, 2000 years according to them would be something great, but I don't know, because it's all man-made. All this 2000 year and 3000 year is man-made. But I myself feel, as predicted by many, that possibly because of your understanding and your wisdom, I am sure something great may happen in this world and things may be brought to a proper level of understanding of spirituality. Because this is the last judgment, and in this last judgment, you have to play a very vital role, which I am sure you can do it if you decide to achieve something for the future. May God bless you.